morning. You're with Tracy and Rob.
Clean shaven, what?
Clean shaven Rob, yeah, no beard.
Hey. Have a face.
Just have a face. Yeah, we're near Orlando and patently still not in Orlando. But we are on our way to another one of our favourite places, Llandudno. So we're almost there. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and we're not too far away now. So we're going to head to Orlando, get some sea air, get an ice cream, a little walk up the Orme, etc. as we do. Yeah, so we're going to. We've obviously. I think we've vlogged. We've vlogged from here before. So. But we're just out for the day, so we thought we'd bring you with us and show you some bits and bobs, and I'll let you know how our day progresses. Here we are. Welcome to Llandudno. Welcome to Wales. So just currently wending our way through the town. We're just showing you the dashboard of the car because there's a load of people crossing in front of us. So anyway, as we were, this is Llandudno. As cute as it is. Cute as a little button, look, very old-fashioned Victorian sort of places. Anyway, we'll give you a proper look as we get to it. But yeah, ahead of us is the Great Orme, which we will be walking up as per. Having told you that there was a beautiful blue sky, it's now clouded over. Welcome to Wales.
Welcome to the UK in general.
So anyway.
Hello.
Right, we're in actually in Llandudno. Park the car. Sun's back out, beautiful. We're just at the bottom of the Orme right now. I'll show you that in a minute. We're on the promenade, main promenade, Llandudno. So we're just going to head on up around the back to Happy Valley, which we'll film a bit as we're going along and show you, and then you'll see us puffing and panting.
Very
panting. Do you want to get to the top of the hill, which I'm just about to show you? That is where we're going.
There.
That's where we're going, and here's Llandudno. So, it's the bottom of the Orme. Grand Hotel, look here. Promenade. We've got the little Orme. And then this is Happy Valley. I don't know why it's called that actually. I don't think I've ever known, but anyway, Happy Valley. Alice in Wonderland themed. So you just saw the playing cards and Cheshire Cats up here, and a few other bits and bobs, carvings, some really pretty gardens. So I'll show you those, and then we'll be getting onto the Orme. See the sea behind us there. Lovely.
It was a mistake to make that mandatory, but they've all got what it is. There's enough
Cheshire
gold
Cat.
in the back of one of them.
Looks like he could do the lick of paint, doesn't he, that cat?
A bit sunburnt now, ain't it?
A bit sunburnt.
Like your face will be with having that beard.
Her beard, yeah. Ooh. You ready?
Hi.
gate. Level with the Llandudno dry ski slope, which is there. Show a bit. There's also a toboggan track, actually, so we'll have a look at that too. Onwards and upwards. As mentioned, dry ski slope, toboggan run, which you may or may not be able to see. Anyway, it's there. Oh, there's somebody on the toboggan. Just in the head. Might see him as I get a bit further down. Maybe. Anyway, not much skiing going on. Not much skiing going on, but there seems to be some inflatable fun. Kids in like the Typhoon Lagoon tyres, and so yeah, seems to be some of that going on. There's one's off. There's the view of the top of the ski slope and the people coming up on the toboggans. Like I say, not much skiing going on, but anyway, lots of activity. See the other half of the bay around there, and there is Llandudno Promenade, and we are about halfway up, I guess. Taking the views in here. So, on we trudge. So, behind us is just sea. Cliff and the sea.
Cliff in the sea.
Cliff and the sea. So you don't want to be tumbling off that side, do you?
No, it's very warm as well now.
It is very warm.
It's midday.
Midday. Warm. Weren't really expecting that in Wales, but
Hey ho.
hey ho. Yeah, here we are. A little trudge. It's lovely up here. Nice and peaceful. Quite a few people around today, actually. Oh no, there's the view. Let's show you that.
Our Victorian promenade. About a
Glorious.
mile ain't it down there?
Something like that. People standing over there. A little Orme in the background. And
Silver car down there, you can see the third one on the left. The sun glinting off it, that's where we've come from.
it's never right, is it? So, I'll zoom out of that, thank you. There we are.
I was looking today. My son asked me if I'm going to wear my Apple Watch today. See how many steps I've walked. I don't need an Apple Watch to tell me how hard I've walked today. My feet will be telling me that later.
Yeah.
It's your calves as well, ain't it, Gary?
This is the car. It's going down, actually, that's
Yeah.
worse.
Vicious. With some of these rabbit holes.
Yeah, lots of rabbit holes to fall down as well. Literal rabbit holes, not like an Alice in Wonderland type thing. Real rabbit holes. Lots of nothing. Nothing is good. I haven't heard the cable car running actually, have you?
No, it's too windy, I think.
Oh,
Might be a bit too windy.
doesn't feel windy. Anyway, normally there's a cable car.
It might be busted, we don't know.
Busted. That's a very
Not heard the tram either.
Midlands
But
thing
the
to
tram
say.
usually
No,
like
actually, I
is the side of the mountain, ain't it?
haven't seen the tram.
Mountain
either.
hill. Whatever.
Oh, well, it looks like your only option today is to walk.
Yeah, Shanksy's, if you're saying the Midlands. Shanksy's pony.
Yeah, because normally you can get the cable car up, or you can get on the tram. They're like an old Victorian clunky tram, which is a nice trip. It's a nice trip. Fenuncular. Anyway, it's a nice little trip actually. But we do come here specifically to walk because we like it. So a walk we will, but definitely no cable cars running today. So. Sheep friend. So about halfway up. tram we mentioned. So you can get that up and down to this halfway point, I think. I don't know if it goes all the way up. Does it go all the way up to the top? I think it only goes up to here, doesn't it? I'm not sure. Anyway, here we are, halfway up. And views are spectacular. Weather is clear. Only to see. All good. Onwards we battle, there he goes. It does go all the way up. Yeah. There it goes, look here. It does go all the way up. And that there, it's a white building at the top, that's the summit building. So that's where we're heading.
Oh, there's a lunatic from the boat of it.
We followed, well, you probably can't see them in the picture, but anyway, there's two trikes there going along each tibia. We followed those at least half the way here. They've got about a 20-mile queue behind them of people. Anyway, there it is. Funny. We'd got out the car, parked it, and halfway up the Orme before we spotted them. Funny. Anyway.
Where are you going?
Its merry way.
You better hold on tight. Ride is right into the wilderness.
It really isn't. But it's nice ride. It goes down the steep streets, so
Yeah, proper like
like
San Francisco style
yeah,
streets.
So it's actually quite a nice ride. It's an experience. Also a very, very nice fish and chip shop at the bottom.
Very
nice. Yeah, one of the best in Llandudno. So yeah, at the tram stop at the bottom. So yeah, onwards we go.
There we're going up the hill. There's Traceys stomping off. There we go. On his merry way. Up the hill. There's the track. Back down into the base. There he goes. Lovely. Oh, there's two crossing over. Keep going up. Waving. Okay. You all right up there? Oh. Stumbly walk. This is one of the false summits. Now, when you're walking up here, you think, I've done it. I've done it. And then you go, no. There's another one, and then another one. Here we are with the last false summit. Because you come, that's the bugger. You got one there, and then there's another one behind that. So every time you're doing that, you think, I'm at the top. You're not at the top, are you?
This is the worst one.
Yeah, this is the one there. What separates it? This is the one that's the calf killer, we call it. Get onto that. Oh, a bit close there. No, not here.
And the one where we are most likely to fall.
Yeah.
Because it is actually really steep and really slippery.
This is the one, if it's a bit slippy, I got my hand on Tracy's bum going, up you go.
So yeah, at least it's dry today, so that is good.
Dry and not windy.
I know, when it's wet here, that
Yeah.
that steep bit here is pretty hair raising.
Yeah.
Actually.
Hang on, I'm just looking down now because it's like craggy.
Here we go.
So,
let's push on.
you can have the worst, most disliked beer in the world at the top of this hill. But when you get to the top, it's like nectar, ambrosia. So we'll see.
Point to Shandy.
Point to Shandy, we'll see it at the top.
Actually, I'm going to film going up a little bit.
Okay, well,
little bit.
we'll do a bit. Oh,
Here we are.
here we are. Let's just have a pause. Here we are at the bottom of the last bit. There's the last bit. It's about a 1 in 10.
Yeah,
Easy. This is why we like Orlando, because it's flat. It's like a billiard table.
We also like walking up hills though, to be fair.
We do, we are quite stupid like that. But we do, what we're doing now, we'll go up here, we'll have a beer, have a shandy, then we walk back down it, and then we walk the coast road about 7k round.
All the way around, yeah.
Then an ice cream. So let's get going.
Yeah.
Here we go. So,
Ready for us falling.
get this into the uffing and puffing.
Not to mention.
There we go. Okay, get ready for us uffing and puffing.
And squealing as we fall down.
Yeah. I'm going to film Trace because this way I can get 250 quid from you, my friend.
If I fall?
Yeah. Stroll on. You don't realise how steep it actually is. This doesn't do it justice. See, look. Rabbito holes. When you're walking up this bit, you're sort of like at 45 degrees, like Michael Jackson was on stage, like that. Dicka dicka ding ding. Annie, are you okay? Oh my lord. See, 45 degrees.
Look at them calf muscles. No, we've got a bit further to
There's
go.
the tippy top.
Well, at least you can go round that. Oh, that's a lot of panting.
Oh, cool breeze. Coming in that way.
Yeah, here we are. Actually, the cables have just started running, so maybe the cable cars will start up soon, but here they are. Just starting to run, so maybe something's happening.
There's a trigger point at the very top.
There's the very top. Here we are. That little white building behind is the Summit Cafe and pub. So
Pub.
what's it time for?
Shandy.
Pint of shandy. I'll show you that bay in a second. That's a beautiful view as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made it. Here we are. Made it. Yay! Another year older.
Every year we do this.
Still walking to the top. I wonder how many years we'll be able to do it.
When is that? Can I
So
help?
what are we both 53 now?
53 now.
Will we still be doing it when we're 63?
I hope so.
Let's give it a whirl.
It'll be a lot slower. So it took us 45 minutes to get up here now. I reckon when we're 63 it's going to take like 50 minutes.
Maybe. It's Llandudno.
It's not been like a hard push either. We've had like a stroll really, haven't we?
Yeah, we have today. The weather's good.
Yeah.
So that's good. Oh my days. Look at him like a mountain goat. I'm going sideways like a crab. Can you see me? Look like I'm dancing. Look at my shadow. Duh, duh, duh. That's what I'm doing. Sideways like a crab in the long grass. Because I keep thinking. A bit more confident now. It's not so steep. It's quite steep. What?
Look at the angle. Rickets. Very Victorian hills.
We're on a Victorian bonk, aren't we? Hill.
It's hard coming down these and going up.
Who knows what this looks like on video, but it's definitely good for the calves. Okay, we're now down off the Orme and we're on Marine Drive. This road skirts all the way around the outside of the Orme, basically. So, yeah, that's where we are.
Been one?
Just been there. So, yeah. We'll show you the
Then we've got
things.
about 1 hour, 1.5 hour walk around the headland.
Yeah, and pops us out on the west side of
West side, yeah, by the beach. It's nice.
Which is lovely. On the way around, we see a lighthouse,
You see Anglesey as well?
an Anglesey, Puffin Island,
Puffin Island, yeah.
and a cafe halfway up. Not, well, yeah, halfway around, I think. So we'll get to that as well. Here's our view for lunch today. We'll just stop here and have a little sandwich that we bought, and we'll get a meal later in the town. So here we are, ready. The snacks, this is our spot, and I mentioned about the lighthouse earlier. There it is. Not a traditional lighthouse, but anyway, nonetheless, a lighthouse. Get our breaths, have a quick snack, and this is our view, which is, you know, as views go for lunch,
Not bad.
that's pretty decent. Here we still off on the descent on the marine drive. This is our lovely reward view. Look at that. Honestly, don't think I've ever seen the sea that still in Llandudno, ever in my life. But hey ho. He battles on because he's like that.
Very stoic, I am. Very stoic. I'll just stand there, I'll walk and see at the same time.
I can see more goats. There they are.
Yeah, it's not bad. You know what, must be on this side. Funny story was actually, at the start of lockdown in Llandudno, there's a gate at the bottom by Happy Valley where we came up from, and the gate is supposed to stop the goats. And what happened at the start of the lockdown was, because there's nobody up on the Orme, nobody walking round, somebody must have came up and left the gate open somehow, and the town was full of goats. So all the hedges were being eaten, gardens being trampled, flowers being ate. It's quite funny. It's quite funny to see it on the news actually.
Because they normally keep away from people.
Yeah, they're
don't
normally,
they?
yeah.
But
They're
because
in the middle of the town.
because it was locked down and nothing was open, everybody was.
Funny thing was, there was a goat on a hedge in the middle of the town, on somebody's hedge. And
It was on the news. Wasn't it? Anyway. There it is. There is the gorgeous sandy beach that we're heading towards. And back end of Marine Drive.
Bit of World War II history there. That's where the gun emplacements were.
That's true. Well, actually, Annie ended up as a training ground.
Yeah.
Because by the time they finished training anybody, I think the war was over and they never actually used it, did they?
It was designed to. That was a pinch point for the Allied cows, for the vessels as well. So it was designed to stop the Germans coming in and having a nosy nose.
So yeah, they set it all up and trained people here, but it was never actively used. But yeah, so that's a good emplacement. So good spot for it. Anyway, very good spot for it. Look at that.
I have never seen it so still here. Never seen it so still.
There's the goats again. Doing their thing. Doing their goat thing.
Oh. There you go. Story.
So we'd let you have a little look at that.
A bit of
Tranquility.
AMSR.
Bit of tranquility. That's your reward for getting to the bottom. So yeah, so we're heading towards sandy beaches now. This is all the rocky bit at the bottom, and then the mountains that we just showed you. That's Snowdonia National Park. So yeah, and to the right of that is Anglesey and Puffin Island, and yeah, so we're just gonna sit at the very bottom bit now. We made it. So we're gonna sit for a little rest and gather ourselves a bit, and then
Chill. Sit in the sun.
put our toes in the sand maybe. Lovely.
You've got your flip-flops, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got my flip-flops.
There you go, money.
Oh, that's freezing. Totally freezing. Totally freezing. Anyway, very refreshing on my hot feet, having walked up the Orme, but really cold. Little paddle. Lovely. Oh, this is a good one. No?
Oh.
Llandudno, you've been nice. This is the end of the day, little outro. Yeah, lovely. Just show you where we're sitting just to finish out the day. We're actually heading off to Traceys, which is a really lovely little family-owned restaurant
Italian type place.
that we like. So we're going to go there and get something to eat before we head on back, and we'll just give you a last little look around Llandudno. And we've had a lovely day. Lots of sea air, fresh air,
Broken arms.
broken arms, cut arms. Yeah, no, it's been lovely. We've had a nice day. So we'll give you a last look round and then yeah, head off off to Traceys. Shower Beach. Behind us that there. Then we've got the pier and speedboat.
We'll get beyond that thing.
Little ball and then the boat going around that way. So yeah, that's the end of the pier. So join us on our next adventures and we'll see you all soon.
Take it easy. Bye-bye now.
Bye.